Good morning, guys. So we're jumping right in, and like every other person on the planet, I start my morning with a big old cup of coffee. So our, I guess, eating habits are a little bit different in our house recently because one, I stay home full time now, which in my previous what I eat in a day, I did not stay home. I was working part time. And second, my husband works third shift, so we prefer to have like our family sit down big meal at lunchtime versus I would say most families have that at dinner time. So I prefer to, or I try to keep my breakfasts and my dinners actually very light. I don't eat a ton during those times, or if I do, I just keep it light. I don't like to be weighed down, especially at breakfast time. So here, I'm just having a cup of coffee, some hard-boiled eggs, and an apple. But, so just so you know, again, my dinner in this video, it was a little bit different than what most people would eat for dinner. But, yeah, so like I said, my husband works third shift, so we have our big kind of sit-down meal together, and I kind of load up on lunch versus kind of, again, I feel like most people would do at dinner time. So, yeah. So the reason I'm doing another one of these videos is, one, because I really enjoy them, and two, just that I feel like my last what I eat in a day, I'm not really that proud of it, if that makes sense. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at filming, a lot better at editing, and just creating content in general, so I kind of wanted to like redo that video. And I figured what a great way, or what a great time to do it than right now. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. So, yeah, so recently, last year in 2017, I gained a lot of weight. Toward the end of the year, I gained 20 pounds, actually. That's going to be gone over in a different video, why I gained that much weight, but that video is coming, and I am going to go over it. So I kind of needed to do like a hard reset this year. Just a lot of change happened in 2017. Like I said, we'll go over that. But yeah, so this video is just kind of me like getting back on track and getting back into the swing of things. There's going to be a lot more change in 2018. I can feel it already. So that's what this video is. It's just going to kind of cover what I've been doing for like the past week or so, trying to just reset, get my life together, get my diet together, and I just want to be like the healthiest and happiest mom and wife that I can be in 2018. So yeah. So as far as the food goes, like I said, in the morning, I really don't like to eat anything heavy whatsoever. I like to keep it really, really light. I try to stay away from carbs in the morning. Like the worst thing I could ever do is like eat a bagel in the morning. So yeah, I just don't want to be weighed down. So really the only thing that I'm drinking now is coffee and water. I don't really drink anything else. I've been definitely staying away from alcohol, especially after the holiday season. My body could use some good TLC. So yeah. And another thing that I'm kind of focusing on is I'm not really focusing on calories or cutting a particular food group out of my diet or cutting this, cutting that. Right now, I'm just focused on eating real food, if that makes sense. I've gotten into a really bad habit of just eating crap recently, like toward the last end of 2017. Like a lot of ramen noodles, that's not real food. But not even good ramen noodles, just like straight ramen noodles with like nothing added to them. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Eating a lot of ice cream, a lot of chips. So yeah, so I'm, like I said, I'm not focused on counting calories or counting carbs or anything like that. I'm just focused on feeling good and actually eating real food. Lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, that sort of thing. So this next skit of lunchtime is really fun because how lucky am I? My husband actually cooked lunch that day. So I got to kind of get creative with my filming and watch him cook. And he made a absolutely delicious BLT with avocado and sriracha mayo, which you will see in just a few moments. But yeah, I think that was like the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. So yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people are going to be like, what, you're eating bacon? Like, is that really good for you? Is that healthy? But like I said, I'm not focused on that. I'm just focused on actually eating 3 meals a day, not eating ice cream for dinner, which became a habit, not eating, chips and like buffalo chicken dip for dinner. That also was a bad thing. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life right now. I do promise that a video is coming regarding kind of the last couple months of 2017 and why I struggled and stuff like that. So what all I can do now is try to get my diet in order, and like I said, that's my goal for 2018, is to just be the happiest and the healthiest mom and wife that I possibly can be. So yeah, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover. My hubby is so good at cooking. Oh my goodness. This sandwich, I mean, look at that. Oh my God. And let me tell you, it was a very meaty, hearty sandwich. It definitely kept me full all the way to dinner time, which is wonderful. He's just so good to me. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to pop on here and, kind of redo this video. I think it was in need of a redo. But you're going to see my dinner in a couple of minutes, and I must warn you that it's definitely not what most people eat for dinner. But yeah, this was like our big family sit-down meal. Was at lunchtime. He made delicious sandwiches for all of us, and they were wonderful. And then he goes to bed. So like I said, my husband works third. So he goes to bed around 1 or 2 in the afternoon and sleeps till about 10 or 11 at night. Maybe even 9 at night. So for dinner, it's just Evelyn and I. It's just my daughter and I. And I like to keep dinner just super simple. Both of us are just tired from playing all day. So honestly, sometimes dinner is as simple as peanut butter and jelly. But today we had a little bit something different. Today we actually, I guess, had a meal together for dinner. Look at that sandwich. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting hungry. So good. And the lighting was good. Like, talk about food porn. Oh man. So here's dinner. Again, I don't know how this is if anybody gonna like it, but I know it's different than what most people eat for dinner, but I like to keep dinner pretty light. Like I said, I don't really like to go to bed feeling kind of weighed down. I like to not have anything that's gonna take a lot of energy out of me, if that makes sense. So, for dinner, we had some cheese. We had some cheddar cheese. We had some pepperoni. We had a lot of grapes. We love grapes in this household. And I had a honey wheat English muffin. And that was my dinner. I know it's different, but I hope you guys understand. I know this maybe is almost like a breakfast to some people, but this has just worked for me before when I was losing weight. And I kind of like, it's not a bento box, but I almost say it's like bento box inspired, where I have like a little bit of everything. Like I don't have like one cohesive meal, if that makes sense. Like I have little bits of everything. So that was my dinner, and it was wonderful. And I didn't feel very full or gross afterward. So that wraps up this video, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Here's to an awesome 2018. I got a lot of new videos coming your way, and I'm very excited about it. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. So I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!